Hi and welcome to Cheeky Richo's Easter bread. We're going to be making some bread with some dyed eggs in them. Now those eggs are raw and they've just been dyed. The ingredients are in the recipe box below, so let's get started. We're going to be using the Thermochef because it's very easy to knead the dough in this. You could use a bread maker or just do it by hand if you like. So into our Thermochef jug we're going to send an egg, a pinch of salt, our raw sugar, our warm milk, so that's just lukewarm milk, about 37 degrees Celsius, and with our just all-purpose flour and our active dried yeast. Now we're just going to get the zest of 1 lemon, just using a plain here because it does a very good job, and you've got very uniform little pieces of lemon that will be mixed through and give this a delicious flavour, also a nice lemony colour. Now we're just going to mix this completely before we put it on the knead function. Speed 4 for 20 seconds, and this is what you should have. It's really a very sticky dough. And now we just put it on the knead function for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, this is what you should have. Now we just turn this out onto a floured surface. I'm using a silicone mat here because nothing sticks to it. And we're going to tip our bread dough out onto that. It's really quite sticky, as you can see. Just give this a little bit of a knead before we tip it into a greased bowl and set it somewhere to prove. So it's really quite elastic. You can see it's not too sticky once you get it out of the bowl. There's a little bit of flour on it. The Thermochef actually does a very good job of working that gluten. So there we go. Into a very greased bowl, cover with a tea towel, and pop it in the sun. Okay, 30 minutes later, this is what you should have. It's doubled in size. We're just going to punch it down and turn it out onto our floured surface and prepare it for making into our Easter bread. So just give that a knead to get all that air out of it. Now we just divide this dough into two and roll it out into 2 big long sausages. Just more flour on the board, just roll it out. And we're going to braid it and roll it around in a circle and put our little coloured eggs in there. Roll it right out. Keep stretching it and rolling it between your hands as you go. It's really quite elastic, see? But try and have the 2 sections of dough about the same length. Okay, now how long are they? About 55 centimetres or about 22 inches. Okay, now we just give our tray a light spray with some oil. The fun begins. Now we just join one end and wrap and twist our bread around and just loosely lay it onto our greased tray and pop our coloured raw eggs in amongst it. You can plait it, you can roll it around, you can do it any way you like. There's no real method here. Now put it to one side to double in size again. Okay, half an hour later, this is what you should have. It's nicely risen, it's sort of enveloped those eggs. We're just going to get some melted butter and brush it on the outside of it. See how lovely and soft this is. We've got our oven preheated at the moment. Don't put any butter or oil or anything on these eggs because it will cause the colour to bleed. And now we're going to sprinkle them with some sesame seed. There's a lovely nutty sweet flavour. With our lemon. Now they'll toast as they cook. The eggs will cook as well. The bread will be crusty. And I'm going to put some hundreds and thousands on there as well. Extra colour. Stick to that butter. Sort of like being built fairy bread. Okay, now we're going to bake that until it's cooked. 180 degrees. Into the oven we go. Okay, 35 minutes later and our bread is lovely and golden brown. Sounds hollow when you tap it. Can't sort of lift it up, just tap it on the bottom. It smells amazing. Isn't it pretty? Let that cool, then we'll just break that up and have it with whatever you like. Hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration of Cheeky Richo's Easter bread. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas and check out our Easter playlist, just check out our Cheeky Richo channel and don't forget to please subscribe. And do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you. We're uploading lots of videos every week, and thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. We'll break this bread open now and I'll let you see what it looks like inside. Lovely and soft. It's still quite warm. With a bit of butter. Yummo. You can taste the lemon. It's actually quite sweet. This is really nice. Thanks for watching. Okay, we'll just pull this egg out of the centre. We'll cut that and I'll show you what it looks like.